Hello everyone! Today's Friday, so that means it's Friday cooking. So today we're going to make some healthy bites, which involve using just some rolled oats. But before we do that, because we're going to be using the oven, we need to turn the oven on for just to preheat it, and we need to turn it on to 180 degrees Celsius. So I'm just going to do that right now. There we go. So now that's going to preheat. So by the time we finish mixing up our ingredients, it'll be warm enough for us to put our healthy bites inside. Now next what we need to do is to wash our hands. So that's what I'm going to do right now. There. Clean hands. Now what I'm going to do is look at the ingredients with you first before we start mixing them together in our bowl. So I've got my bowl for mixing and a spoon. Now for our most important ingredient is the rolled oats. So that's going to be kind of like our flour for our healthy bites. I've also got some raisins as well. So you need about 75 grams worth of raisins or half a cup of raisins. So I've got that here. We also need about 50 grams of the dried cranberries, and that's about a third of a cup if you're using cups for measurement. I've also have half a cup of applesauce. Now I made this applesauce just by slicing up some apples, putting them in a pot with a bit of water just to cover them, and then once they got soft I mashed them up to make the applesauce. Now if you don't want to make your applesauce, you can always just go buy some from the store in a jar. So you need about 125 grams of applesauce, which is also half a cup of applesauce. Now I forgot to mention how many cups or grams of the oats you need. You need 200 grams of oats or 2 cups of the oats. Now for my healthy bites, I decided I wanted to add a bit more flavor to mine. So I've got a bit of cinnamon I'm going to be adding and nutmeg. Now, if you don't want to add those seasonings, that's fine. You can also put in some nuts or some shredded coconut if you want, or you can even probably put a little bit of chocolate in if you want as well. Just make sure it's not milk chocolate, more like dark chocolate, because that's much healthier for us. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our oats into our bowl. So I've already prepared my oats in this bowl, so it's easy for me to pour in. So that might be an idea for your parent or carer to help you, is by preparing the ingredients for you to put into the bowl. Now what I'm going to do is use my spoon, and I'm going to make a middle bit inside. So I'm going to make a bit of a hole inside, just like a crater. And then I'm going to mix in my raisins and my cranberries. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir, just so that way they're spread out before I add in my applesauce. There. Just a quick little mix. I'm going to add just a sprinkle of cinnamon and just a dash of the nutmeg, because nutmeg's quite a strong taste compared to cinnamon. And just mix those all in before I add my applesauce. There we go. Now I'm going to put the applesauce in. There we go. Try to get as much of that in as you can. Now I'm going to mix everything together with that applesauce. That should be all right. Now, so the best way to find out if this is going to be enough moisture for our bites is just to pick up a bit of it and see if you can make it into a ball. Oh, beautiful. So I was able to make that into a ball. Now, what you need to do before you start making your healthy bites is get a cookie sheet and put some parchment paper on it, or you can try to grease it up a bit so that way the healthy bites don't stick to the pan. So I've got mine all ready, so what I'm going to do is just move my bowls over so that way you can see me put the Healthy Bites onto my tray. There we go. So then make another one. Don't make them too big, otherwise they won't bake all the way through. There, so I've managed to get 9 Healthy Bites onto my tray. So I'm going to stick that into the oven right now. And then at 10 minutes, because that's how long we need to stick the Healthy Bites in, at 10 minutes, I'll come back to you. There we go. Now that was 10 minutes. So let me just pull that out. And we've got our lovely bites. Now these ones are really hot, so I'm not going to eat these ones yet. They need to cool down. But I've set aside some other ones over here. So I'm just going to come over here and show you. So I've got them on a plate here for you to see. So just a bit golden on top. Let me just bring it a bit closer so you can see. So it's just a bit golden on top. That's how you want them to be. Now these ones have cooled off, so they're safe to eat. Otherwise, they'll be too hot and you might burn your mouth. So let's give these a try. I can really smell that cinnamon and nutmeg I put in there. And they're very moist inside, which is nice, and you can taste that applesauce. And that cinnamon and nutmeg. I think you're going to like these, boys and girls. I hope that you enjoyed your Friday cooking with me, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Bye!